Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we'll be discussing the iconic Russian Hill neighborhood in San Francisco. So if that interests you, stay tuned and we'll do an in-depth dive of this neighborhood inside San Francisco, whether or not you want to maybe rent or buy a house here. Okay, if you're new here, my name is Justin Lee, real estate agent here in the Bay Area, helping clients with their real estate needs. Whether you're looking to buy a place here in San Francisco or within the Bay Area, my information is down below. Just give me a call if you have any questions. All right, with that said, let's hop right into it. Alongside the Bay Area, we do have offices around California. We have one here in the country, just up north a few hours. So if you have any interest in purchasing property up there, we do assist with that as well. Additionally, if you want to look to relocate, we help people relocate through our Free from California program. So yeah, if you want to cash out of your $1 million property here in the Bay Area and retire someplace much more affordable, then we can assist with that as well. Okay, so without further ado, let's get things rolling. All right, so let's talk about the crooked streets in San Francisco. This is one of the most iconic areas in the Russian Hill neighborhood. A lot of tourism comes here. It's essentially the most crooked street in the world. Basically, it's a tourist spot where you drive down Lombard Street, which is a very popular street in San Francisco. And these houses are residents as well. So here you can see a beautiful view of San Francisco from this crooked road here. And we get millions and millions of people coming just to see this place from all over the world per year, which is pretty cool. Okay, so a little bit about the location. It is a really good location in San Francisco. You're really close to downtown, you're close to the pier, you're close to Fisherman's Wharf, the Marina District, and here are just a few neighborhoods that surrounds this area. We have the North Beach, Nob Hill, Marina, Kahalo, giving easy access to city's core areas, which is why a lot of people do desire to live here, and which is why it is one of the most expensive places in San Francisco. Public transportation is very easy to commute around. All of San Francisco is very easy, especially this area here. You have buses, you can call Uber, BART access towards downtown area that can bring you to other cities in the Bay Area. And if you don't want to take public transportation, you can walk as well as bike, skateboard. And the good thing about San Francisco is you have scooters and bike rentals where you can just open up your phone and scan a QR code and hop on, hop off wherever you want, lock up, and that's it. Really easy to get around, which is very nice. So here's the history. Here's a little history about this neighborhood. Okay, during the Gold Rush era, Russian Hill got its name from a small Russian cemetery found on the hill during the Gold Rush. That's how it first started. Then in the early 20th century, 1900s, the neighborhood features mixed Victorian and Edwardian homes, which are very nice homes. There's still a lot of these around because San Francisco doesn't want to get rid of its rich history. So a lot of the homes in this area still looks like Victorian homes and Edwardian homes, just so it can keep the aesthetic and the feeling that what once was. And then during the 1920s and 1930s, there's a lot of Art Deco style buildings constructed during this time. And now more and more homes are being built into luxury modern condos instead of actual houses. So the city doesn't really build houses anymore. We're more focused on condos just because it's so congested and there's really no more space left to build in the city. Okay, so here are some landmarks in the area. You have Lombard Street, which is the most crooked street in the world that we discussed earlier. We have the Vallejo Street crest. Very nice area, a lot of old history here. And then, of course, Lombard Street, which is where the crooked road is located. This street has lots of restaurants and a lot of things you can go visit and check out if you like. All right, let's take a look at the real estate market overview. Here are the prices for homes, essentially. Very expensive. Single-family homes, you have between $3 to $10 million. Condominiums, between $1 to $5 million. And this is just the average size, 3-bed, 2-bath, or if it's condo 2-1, maybe a 1-1 condominiums. So it's very expensive compared to other parts of San Francisco. Now here's a screenshot of the listings currently in the area. As you can see, a condo 2-1, almost $1 million, but it is a very nice condo, don't get me wrong. You have a lot of amenities, you live close to downtown San Francisco, Yeah, close to Fisherman's Wharf, close to the water, right there. And then if you want to go more luxurious, a little bigger, 2.2, you have $2.7 million. This is in one of the newer buildings, of course, newer luxury condominiums. You have a 3-1 home right here, and I do believe this is either a duplex or a multiplex for this price point. And then let's go ahead and look at more of these. Now you see, for a single family home, this is a single family home, $8.4 million for a 6.5 house, and then you have a 3-bed, 2.5 bathroom, 1,000 square feet, over $3.4 million. And they have another nice home here. So single-family homes here are definitely more expensive in the $3 million range, whereas condos, if you take a look, it's closer to the $1 to $2 million range, depending on how luxury the condo is. And here's a few more ideas for you. And this is a little older condo right here, as you can see, but still a fantastic view. You get what you pay for, essentially. All right. And if you're looking for a place to stay, I do run an Airbnb business here in the Russian Hill neighborhood. It's located right on Lombard and Van Ness, actually. It's actually 2 or 3 blocks away from the Crooked Street. Very nice. So if you ever look for a place to stay, you just want to hang out for a month or so, this is the place. Please reach out to me down below. I'll make sure to take care of you. All right. So here's lifestyle and amenities. We have upscale dining, a lot of nice restaurants there, boutique shopping. Just downtown, you have Union Square, which contains Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Saks Fifth. You have Nordstrom. So many different places to shop if you are into shopping. Okay, just get ready to spend a few $1,000s if you do plan on going there. We have outdoor recreation, lots of parks, tennis courts, and lots of things to do or just to go for a picnic. You have nice weather there as well. And the vibe is very chill, very relaxed, because people who live here and own homes in this area are essentially older folks who has purchased homes in this area in the 1900s and owned it for many, many decades. So you have an older crowd and an older vibe, but it is changing now. It's starting to change. A lot of people are moving to this area since a lot of people are moving out of the area. If you like to cycle, this is a good place right on Union Street in this neighborhood. It's on Webster and Union. Perfect cycling spot here. I go there from time to time with my wife. Very good. Get a good workout in. But if you like boxing, if you're more of a man, you like to box a little bit, Rumble is also a good place to get some cardio in. It's not really professional boxing, but it's a good way to get some cardio in. And when we talk about schools, you have Francisco Middle School, very prestigious public middle school here. You have San Francisco Waldorf School, and then you have Galileo High School. Now, back in the day, during the 90s or even the 80s, Galileo wasn't really a good school, considered a good school to go to. Now, completely changed. I mean, most schools in San Francisco are really good now. So Galileo is one of the best schools that you could attend if you're going to high school. Okay, alrighty. Here are the average cost of living. Now, the average is set to 100, so anything above 100 is basically over the U.S. average. Anything below 100 is cheaper than the U.S. average. Okay, so Russian Hill is almost 2.5 times more expensive than the average home in the United States of America. Then, of course, in the metro area of San Francisco, it's a little bit more affordable, just a little under 2 times the average home price in the U.S. And then, of course, California as a whole is very expensive. All right, so there you go. It's a very expensive area to live in if you do decide to move. But, of course, you get amenities and a lot of things to do if you live here in this area. So it's a pro and con. You got to choose which one you really want to do. Okay, so here are the market trends. We have still high demand and limited inventory. Not many people want to sell here. Like I mentioned, a lot of older folks who just own the house for many, many decades and most likely will pass on to their kids. And, of course, the prime location is very appealing to people who do want to buy in this area. So what are the key selling points? Well, like I mentioned, you have stunning views, you have an upscale living. So if you're into that stuff, this is definitely the place for you. A lot of history here, and a lot of new condos have luxury attached to them. Then you're close to basically everything. If you think about public transportation, you can go anywhere in San Francisco if you live here. You can walk anywhere, bike anywhere. You can even skateboard if you dare. So it's a really nice area. But that is it, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful, please make sure to share it with other people. And like I mentioned, if you have any questions about real estate, my information is down below. So give me a call, give me a text, and I'll talk to you soon. Everyone, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.